What's up, guys? NBA talk here with the Cavaliers versus Toronto Raptors. Cavaliers winning 108 to 89, making this series 2 and up. Pretty much the same way as game one. Pretty much Cavaliers just outclassing the Toronto Raptors due to their size and their defense. Pretty much being more experienced at this. A whole bunch of guys from the Toronto Raptors did not show up. By God. Toronto Raptors improved better than they did last game, defending the 3-point shooting for the Cavaliers. That's a good plus for the Toronto Raptors. But the main issue is the inside game for the the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers had just been dominating inside the paint, including and especially LeBron James and Kyrie Irving to boot too. So here's the stats going on for the Cavaliers. LeBron James 23 points, 11 assists, 11 rebounds, triple double man, 3 steals to boot as well. He was just having a great time passing the ball, being a true point guard, even though he's being a forward, so point forward. Kevin Love, 19 points. He only shot 5 out of 8 shooting, and he went to the free throw line a lot. That's something that was an issue tonight. 31 personal fouls for the Toronto Raptors, so they fouled the heck out of the ball. So even LeBron James went up there 17 times, which is crazy. Tristan Thompson went up there 6 times as well for the free throw line. He had 9 points, 12 rebounds. Um, 12 points from J.R. Smith, who shot very well for the 3-point range, 3 out of 5. Um, Kyrie Irving, 12 out of 22 shooting, 26 points. This guy's just balling all night long. Just crazy. Um, the bench did very well on the defensive end. Shannon Fry pretty much standing out the most with 10 points, 2 out of 4 from the 3-point range. The team shot 50% from the field overall, 33% for the 3-point range. They need to do a little bit more better from the free throw line because they had so many opportunities. But even so, having those opportunities is just great. Absolutely great for them. 46 rebounds, 24 assists, 5 steals, only 9 turnovers. Just dominating. Just straight dominating. Toronto Raptors, there's a whole bunch of people who did not show up. I have to acknowledge the bench though. The bench kept this team going, especially Corey Joseph, playing with 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He five from 10 from the field for Corey Joseph off the bench. Terrence Ross with 11 points, and 11 points from this boy Thompson. Actually, in fact, no. 11 points from Johnson. I don't know his first name. This guy Johnson. So pretty much the bench was keeping this team alive. You look towards the starting lineup. It's just crazy. Carroll 7 points only. He only played 21 minutes. Louis Scola only had 14 minutes, 6 points. 3 points from Biombo and only 5 rebounds from him. He picked up 2 block shots. Shoot. DeRozan showing up the most. 8 out of 18 shooting, 22 points. Pretty much the guy who showed up the most and the only guy that showed up on the starting lineup. Because by God, Kyle Lowry, man, he choked tonight. He choked tonight. Truly. 4 out of 14 shooting, 1 out of 8 shooting from the 3-point range, 10 points only, and 5 turnovers. He choked up, and it was at a point where he had to go to the back. Not by some injury, he had to go to the back to get his mental state going, because he was brick tonight. Damn, I feel for him because if he's been struggling this entire playoffs, Both him and DeRozan have been struggling, man. But especially Kyle Lowry, who can't seem to keep it going. Just can't be consistent. That's what I'm trying to say. Because this and damn, I don't want to sell no one short because it's not over until it's over, but it's looking like it's going to be over because Cavaliers secured their home field advantage, winning both games at home. Is looking real bleak for the Toronto Raptors, and I don't really want to say nothing negative. I don't want to say that they're done because they have depth. They have the people in the back, the bench players who've been showing up night in, night out, at least for the most part of this playoffs. It's just that the starters, the leaders, they need to step up. They need to play better defense. Damari Carroll, I would think that he would have a good showing against LeBron James. That's not the case. And no one from the front court at all. Louis Scola, Biombo, Patrick Patterson, they're not doing anything to stop Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, because they're just dancing on these dudes. 40% for the field overall for the Toronto Raptors, 27% for the three-point range, 38 rebounds, 17 assists, 31 personal fouls, just fouling the hell out of the team, and 12 turnovers. So that's it for me. Toronto needs to step up on their defense, especially control the ball movement of the Cavaliers. That's the Cavaliers' strongest weapon going on this series, just the ball movement, especially when LeBron James has the ball. He knows how to just pretty much change the defense up to free up shooters. Free up Kevin Love, Channing Frye, J.R. Smith, just going havoc on there. Kyrie Irving, he could just isolate and just smack through and go through anybody. And then you have to deal with Kevin Love, always inside the perimeter and also inside the paint. Tristan Thompson being an offensive demon. And then you have to deal with the bench. Deladodova, Channing Frye, like I said again. Strumpert, who's a good defensive player, both him and Deladodova. And they didn't have a really absolute strong game. We haven't seen them at their best yet. That's the crazy part. So that's it for today. Saturday, we have a few days off. We go straight back to Game 3 for the Cavaliers versus Toronto Raptors at Toronto. Saturday, May 21st, ESPN. So that gives Toronto a few days to think about what's going on here. They have the home court advantage because the Toronto fan clubs are just crazy. They're supportive, very supportive. So let's see what the Toronto got because they really are in a disadvantage right now. So that's it. Good night, everybody.